but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kiram Gaming. Hope everyone is doing fantastic. I think I can hear myself. Should be good. Yep. Looks like I can hear myself, so that's a bonus. Put that down to there. Let's see here. Let's add some sources here. Scenes and sources. Scenes, sources. Let's add another source. This loads up. Let's see here. What do we want to load for a source? Sources. Agent Waffles. Oh, you found a weird stream, huh? And you reported it? That's a good job. Anything that you think could violate YouTube standards, definitely report it. Probably a good idea. Always good to do that. Let's see here. Browse. Actually, maybe I should do a window capture. Yeah. I don't think I want that. Delete that. I need a window capture, I think. Window capture. Window capture. About that. Capture specific window. Let's do what browser is that? Not doing it? Let's see. I'm so rusty at this. Yeah, I'm definitely rusty. I need let's delete that. We'll add a display capture, I think is what I need. Or maybe not that. Nope, don't want that. Delete. Give me a moment here. Application audio capture, audio. Window capture, that's what I want. Why didn't I think of that? Browser. Grab a browser window. Maybe not Chrome. Not that. Why is it not picking up the other window? Why do you just want to capture Chrome? I don't want to capture Chrome. There are other windows other than Chrome that are currently open. That's the one. That works. So large. Let's fix that a little bit here. There. Browser window. I guess I have to put one in the top source too. Vertical source. Add a window source. Window source, where are you? Window sources. I kind of window capture browser. There we go. Zoom that in a little bit. Ta-da! So we have big announcement today, folks. Big announcement. I sent my army to their house. Oh, good job. Good job, Agent Awful. So, Giant says release this information, Farming Simulator 25. I'll just move this up a bit, fix this a little bit. We can probably move that like this, I guess. So it says the hype train is picking up speed. Farming Simulator 25, the newest installment in the internationally acclaimed farming simulator series of games, has been announced. Release is scheduled for November 12th, 2024. Expanding horizons, new landscapes, and features. Releasing the cinematic trailer, Giant Software takes the viewers to the beautiful landscapes of East Asia, inspired by the picturesque rice paddies. Our traveling protagonists, Sophia and Jacob, take on the task to grow rice back on their farm in North America. With the trailer, Giant Software already discloses the first new features of Farming Simulator 25, introducing not only rice as a new crop type, but also a new Asian themed map complete with water buffaloes. So that's pretty cool. Scheduled for FarmCon 24 on the weekend of July 6th and 7th, Giants will present more details of the game, the various game additions, and the technological upgrades made to the Giants engine to enable an even more immersive gameplay experience. Technology and storytelling. The Farming Simulator 25 cinematic trailer was once again conceived and produced by award-winning Capsule Studios in Paris with the helps of Robin Wolfe acting as Sophia, who returns with the likeness of actress Anais Parello, and Dominic Gould as Jacob. Fully motion captured, the CGI team at Capsule has transported our heroes into a completely new setting, revealing some of the upcoming features Farming Simulator 25 will bring to the farm. If you want to know more about the studio behind the trailer and more about the making of the Farming Simulator CGI trailer, you can watch 2021 Insights here. It says pre-order and preview. The release of the cinematic trailer and the release announcement also marks the start of the pre-order. Fans can now find a number of impressive screenshots and more information on this link. So we'll click on it. So Farming Simulator 25, it's coming. Pre-order now. We'll flood the fields with fresh water to grow rice, unleash new machines, and create more depth in more ways than one. While you may have many questions about it, how about we give you the answer for FS25 when first? November 12th is the release date. So it's going to be on PC and Mac, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. So here's the Xbox editions. Xbox Series X and S are supported. So if you're on a console, so you want to keep that in mind. So if you have an older generation of Xbox, it's probably not going to work. Farming Simulator 22 Premium Edition, also you can get on the Xbox Series. You can go to the Amazon shop for that. There's the Platinum Edition as well for Xbox and Xbox X and S Series. So that's what we got there for PlayStation. Let's see. We got more formats here. We got the Windows Windows PC digital version. And you've got the 1-year bundle, 3 packs and 1 expansion. And then we've got these are all of the 22 editions, so we'll skip that. PC DVD, you can get the Farming Simulator 25 CD version. Currently not available in the select countries, so there's some countries you might not be able to get it. And you've got the Farming Simulator 25 Collector's Edition. So keep that in mind. PlayStation 5 is supported currently for this edition. Xbox Series X and S, of course. PlayStation 4 does not support it. Xbox One does not support it. Nintendo Switch does not support it. Same with mobile, not supported. Mac OS Digital does support it. So if you've got Mac, you can do it. 3DS, no, it's not supported. PS Vista not supported. And here's the different hardware that you can get. Oh, you can get the beacon separately. I was not aware of that. Oh, and you can even get a Farming Simulator gaming pad. I did not know you could buy these things. What did I do today? I went to work, Agent Waffles. So I spent most of the day at work. I work generally Tuesday to Saturday, and then I come home. You can get the beacon. That's kind of cool. All right. Let's go back to the main detail page. Here's a cinematic. So I'm just gonna play the cinematic with no volume so that I don't get any issues with copyright strikes or anything like that. But this is the trailer video for the new game. I think is pretty cool. So we saw the water buffalo there, as you can see. And then they arrive at the rice paddy field where it's got a new piece of equipment planting the rice. Taking some photos there. If I could, I would donate $500. $500 to what? Hello, Popcorex. Welcome in. Oh, to my live. Oh, yes, that would be greatly appreciated. That's quite all right. Just having you here is good enough. So there we go. We got the chicken and the rice. So we got rice being added to the new game. I think it's pretty cool. Supposedly spinach as well. There's a confused chicken. July 15th, your birthday, huh? That's incredible. It's going to be a special day. You're going to have to make yourself a pancake or waffle cake. Stack it full of pancakes and then put candles on top. So you can pre-order. That was basically the cinematic. Here's the pre-order information. You can get the collector's edition Looks like what we get here, that you get the box, Farming Simulator 25 Collector's Edition, Collector's Box. It has a Kloss tractor on the front. You'll get a digital, let's see, digital download and PC download of the MacDon pack with basically a disc version. You'll get a 16-bit retro edition and soundtrack CD by Chris Holzbeck. Modding tutorials CD. 32x brand stickers, so you can add stickers to your computer if you want, or anything else you might own. You'll get a keychain, a USB ignition lock, which you can basically connect with, probably with a USB cable to your computer or what have you. And then you stick a key in there, and then it'll turn your tractors on. Then you got the keychain. And you got a poster showing crop information. And then you'll get the exclusive New Holland CR11 Gold Edition harvester to use in the game. And if you want more, you can get the year one bundle containing Farming Simulator 25 plus year one season pass, 3 content packs, and 1 expansion to extend your game as soon as the additional content is released. So how this usually works is there will be about 4 updates throughout the year as a pack, so about 3 or 4 packs. And as they roll out, you'll get that pack automatically added to your gameplay. Usually it's more affordable to buy it as a pack as opposed to buying the actual individual packs separately. Unless you aren't really interested in buying DLCs and stuff like that, and you may on occasion get 1 or 2 DLCs. So we got Innovative Machinery, which will be in the first quarter, so probably early January or something like that, or maybe March of 2025. And they have Performance on Plains and Prairies, so having to do with those regions. That'll be the second quarter. Then the third quarter will be the Stars Align with the Waffle Army and strawberry waffles and French toast. Yes, I would definitely put all of that onto your breakfast cake of waffles. Maybe some whipped cream if you like whipped cream. You had a war with bacon and pancakes. I had to help. Cookie Army. What the heck is the Cookie Army? You'll have to enlighten me on what the Cookie Army is. We lost the battle, but not the war. Fair enough. Because a battle is just one battle, but a war is a war. Right? Year 1 bundle contains Farming Simulator 25 plus 1 year 1 season pass, 3 content packs, and 1 expansion to extend to your game as soon as the additional content releases. By pre-ordering all versions, you get the MacDon pack with 5 highlight machines on top. So you're going to get this MacDon pack here, and with 5 highlight machines. I'm not sure what the highlight machines are, but we'll probably find out at the FarmCon on July 6th. So you can pre-order. We lost the battle, not the war. Yeah, I can summon him. I can summon the Cookie Army. Yeah, be a good idea to, yeah. Cookie Army. Depends on what kind of cookies too. I thought about that. Maybe Oreo cookies are probably the best. I don't know. Let's see. there are buffalo too, so you can get buffalo. Want to embark on a new farming challenge in a lush East Asian landscape filled with rice paddies? Do that. Build an agricultural empire in a North American environment with plenty of open spaces. Go ahead, enjoy a scenic Central European location with green fields between ponds and rivers. Build your dream farm right there. Farming Simulator 25 features 3 diverse environments for your farming venture. I think honestly, when they bring this game out, I will be doing the East Asian map first. I think it'll be kind of cool. It'll be like China or um, Thailand, and there's some other countries in that region too that would do rice. Grow rice and flood the fields with water. That looks kind of cool there. You got new technology planting the rice. I summon the waffle army and I summon the cookie army, and then they do battle. I guess that's how the cookie crumbles, right? Sorry, I just had to say that. You brought up the cookie, so it's not my fault if they crumble on you. Oh, they're my alliance. Oh, they're your alliance, so they're allied together. Okay, that's a good thing. Good to have them aligned together. Grow 2 types of rice, and then there's spinach and other new crops. So we're going to get rice, 2 types of rice. So you got, I don't know, maybe white rice and brown rice. Hard to say. 103 degrees Fahrenheit in Texas for you, Michael. Yeah, that's pretty hot. Hopefully you're staying cool. Get that air conditioning going. And other new crops. I'm kind of curious to know what the new crops will be, the additional ones. So that's on top of all of the current crops we've already got. Choosing from well over 20 overall, so that's kind of cool. We've been, this will probably be the largest crop release, I guess, on top of all the crops we've got. So I'm kind of intrigued to see what we get. Mighty buffaloes and other animals join cows, sheep, pigs, chickens, horses, and other livestock. That's going to be a big one, I think, honestly, especially if there's a good number of them added into the game. We've had cows, sheep, pigs, chicken, and horses for so long. So adding in additional uh, animals, I think, will just blow this game right up. I think that'll be a good thing. While new production chains and construction missions extend your business opportunities. So you're going to have new productions. I was expecting that. That's good. Loved it in 22. And construction missions extend your business opportunities. So construction missions, similar to the roller coaster, the boats, the piano, that those types of things. So it'll be interesting what they do with the construction missions and how far it goes and where it goes. More machines from your favorite brands. So we got Kloss in the house. Over 400 authentic machines and items from more than 150 additional top brands like Case IH, Kloss, Fent, John Deere, Kubota, Massey Ferguson, New Holland, Valtra, and many more allow you to engage in agriculture, forestry, and animal husbandry. Whether you build your legacy single handedly or cooperatively in multiplayer, you decide. Upgrading fields and visuals, Giants Engine 10 So yeah, this is definitely way better. You got a lot more reflections, mist in the valley. I think some of FS22 can bring that out, but the I think it's more enhanced than before. Feel a deeper connection with your fields and nature thanks to a general tech upgrade with improved graphics and physics based on the latest and modding friendly Giants Engine 10, including distance fog. So that's new. I called that out even before I read this paragraph. That's going to be really cool. Enhanced shadows. Um, I can already see that in the trees and stuff down here. Dynamic weather effects. So I guess we might see lightning and stuff like that, which I think will be awesome. Ground deformation. That one I'm hoping will have to do with us impacting the ground. So maybe we might have to use those different equipment to impact the ground less. Maybe that might affect how we grow things. Maybe we'll get a yield issue if we keep on affecting the ground. That would be kind of interesting. If we hit those types of problems or issues, um, because there are some vehicles that are designed to mitigate that. Let me just go to Google. I forget what they're called. Trying to think here. Side crawling farm vehicle. You go into images, I guess. Is it in here? No. Go to farm equipment. So you might have to use, if you use track vehicles, maybe it'll be less impactful compared to like tired vehicles. That would be kind of cool if they added something like that in. Get a higher yield bonus if you use a track vehicle versus a non-track vehicle. I think it's the Pterodos is what I'm trying to look for. Yeah, here we go. Or maybe not this. Homer. Yeah, the Homer. That's what I want. Homer truck. And it's likely that, I mean, unlikely. It's possible it might not. Might mean that it's unlikely. Why don't you do like other games? Why don't you do like I do other games? I do World of Warcraft. I also do Hogwarts Legacy as well. Those are the other two games that I also play. Here's the Homer. So these usually go on their side, like stagger sideways driving to distribute the weight differently. So that's what I was talking about. So you'll have to drive those to say maybe you might be able to save on damage to your crops or your yield, or reduce deformation. Yep, I do World of Warcraft on occasion. So I had some. I actually did World of Warcraft on a Sunday. I have tried Rocket League, yes. Uh, but I don't have enough of an attention span to play it a lot. So I don't find it as challenging. Let's see. The romantic life of virtual farming gets more immersive and atmospheric. So looks like we're going to have some more environmental impacting stuff. More reveals and details coming soon. So the crops look way luscious. Maybe a less cartoony a little bit. I like the trees in the background and also the light and dust effect here with the fog in the background here. I think that's a nice addition. The shadows. Let's click on this. More shadow depths. Barns. I like the stubble on the grass a bit too. And then this is the new gutter. The new pine trees, I guess, in the background. This will be added, included if you pre-order. I can't recall. I it's been so long since I touched it. Probably about 6 years ago. How about visiting FarmCon? So, FarmCon is on July 6th and 7th. We invite you to our annual community convention at the Fent Forum in the Bavarian town of Marktoberdorf, Germany. You might want to be there and learn more about Farming Simulator 25. We have exciting stage program and more planned for you, and you can buy tickets. You can choose to pre-order on those platforms, which I talked about earlier, and then there's the Happy Buffalo. So that is pretty much it. I have tried Apex as well. Once again, became very disinterested. I'm more of an RPG kind of player. I'm not really into competitive gameplay. So, like Rocket League is competitive, Apex Legend is competitive as well. So I'm more of an RPG MMO. I'll show you what game I will probably end up playing at some point and showing. Dune Awaken. So this game is probably what Awakening. Once it gets released, I will probably be playing this one. Uh, so it should have some combat stuff, but it's open world sandbox. An RPG is a role playing game, so you take on a character like with spells or a sword, and you basically go into the environment and you do one quest at a time. So that's what I usually play. And either that or an open sandbox world. So Farming Simulator is an open sandbox game, and Dune Awakening, which is what we're looking at right now, is another sandbox game as well. So a sandbox game means that you can go in there and build stuff. So you can build a house, you can build a farm, you can build a vehicle, all that stuff. That's usually what sandbox games are. This one will be a little bit more action packed because you need to. Dune Awakening has more military stuff in it. I raise an army and I go in there and do my thing. So I have to wait till this comes out though. This will probably be next fall probably. I read the books and like the movies for Dune, so that's the other thing. I'm a little bit picky at what I choose to play. So I usually pick things that I enjoy, like Star Wars or Star Trek. In this case, it's Dune. So probably down the road you'll see me live streaming this. Hogwarts Legacy, I'll show you that. You probably have heard of Hogwarts Legacy. A very popular game and on many different platforms. Let's see here. Let's go to their homepage. Oh, it's basically Harry Potter in a video game, basically. You do your quests and you shoot spells and stuff. I live stream this every so often as well. I did that, I think, last Friday in the evening. So I think that should do it pretty much. I'm going to go ahead back to the game. A very exciting news about Farming Simulator 25. So interesting when it comes out. We'll probably hear more news about it come July 6th and 7th. Let's go ahead and just load up some music, I guess. There we go. See what we gotta get going here. I don't really like the company that makes Apex. I play sandbox games, but Ori ones gotcha. My nephew loves to play a lot of Apex Legends. Actually very good at it. Da, 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 da. I feel like I'm shorter for some reason. I upgraded my video graphics driver. That was why I was a little bit late getting into the game earlier. So this is going to be our new road here. I think we'll probably start cleaning that up, I guess. Where did my I'm gonna try to paint my road in. Alright, let's hit Y. Let's see what we can do here. Paint layer. Grass, dry patch. Okay, I think that should do it. And I think we need to turn this on. I forget how to turn it on. I think it's O. There we go. So, get into cab, I guess. We're gonna just paint this in. I'm gonna probably maybe double layer this, I think. Let's just go this way. I like to make it a little bit wider than expected. So most of these trees will probably have to come out. I'll just turn around here. Apex is because I never made Titanfall 3. The reason I don't like I never played Titanfall 3. I think that's a mech-based game, isn't it? Yeah, let's maybe start right here. Yeah, Titanfall 3. I think that was a mech game, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, I'm painting, I think. Paint this. Show up a little bit better. Eventually I'll put a sort of a grass field on the side. Yeah, Titanfall 1, Titanfall 2, and then no Titanfall 3. So they didn't, are you saying that they just didn't make the game? Or they never released it? Here we go. I'm gonna turn that off. Spin around. So. The other thing why I don't stream a lot of different content is that when you have this is good advice too, because I know you have a YouTube channel, you kind of want to basically fall into one particular niche of video games. Now you can do multiple games, but if you're going to do multiple games, you'll probably end up being what I call flavor of the month, which means that you constantly buy the latest video game and then you just live stream the newest games and that's it. The downside to that is you may not necessarily progress very far unless you can rush through the content real quick. So it is possible to do like multiple video games, but like I said, you may have to balance it out somehow. So I usually stick in a particular niche. The other reason why I stay in a particular niche, and I've seen this too with my earlier days of video game content creation, is that as soon as I switch the game, let's say I'm playing Farming Simulator 22, right? And then I just stop playing Farming Simulator 22. I could potentially lose all of the subscribers that I had for Farming Simulator 22. They'll just go to someone else that is live streaming Farming Simulator 22. So it's good to find a certain small number of video games you like and just sort of stick with it and then go from there. And that's sort of what I do, just so that, well, one, I enjoy the games, and two, the people that generally come to my channel have the expectation that, oh, Kiram is going to play Farming Simulator 22 or another particular video game. So just a pro tip advice on that. It can be a little bit challenging if you play all sorts of different video games. And it's possible, I suppose, to do that, but like I said, it's usually better to stick with a specific type of game. Some content creators, what they do is they sometimes create more than one channel as well. So if they like different video games, they'll actually separate the channels. So they will have one channel, Kiram Gaming, as Farming Simulator 22. Then they might have another channel called Kiram War Thunder, and then there's just War Thunder on that particular channel, just so that people don't get confused, right? It helps you grow the channel if you stay sort of exclusive to one particular thing. Probably also helps the YouTube algorithm. So like, just like networks, right? TV networks, you got your cooking channel, right? Generally on a cooking network, you'll only have food related stuff. You won't have really sports on there. Sports network will not have food stuff, it'll just be sports. Because if you over diversify your channel, people will get confused. And they usually most people want a one-stop shop for one specific content, and they might not want to see a multitude of different content, right? With my channel, I think I do alright. I try to keep only a few games on my channel, and I try to keep the content within approximate similarity to Farming Simulator 22. Now we're gonna go this way. So building a channel can be very challenging. So you have to really pay attention to the analytics. And what happens if you start seeing people dropping your channel, you have to say, okay, well, what am I doing wrong? Right? And most of the time it can be as easy as maybe you stream something that caused people to leave, right? So you have to But like I said, you can do more than one game. You just have to be very smart with it, and also be aware of your subscriptions. So you start having people dropping, you gotta be very careful of that, right? And we're gonna just drive up here. And it's not that you can't do it, it is possible. So. And then, I think also you don't want to flip-flop too much as well. So like a prime example would be like the 3Js. So, which are moderators for my channel, but they keep a consistency. They don't they play more than one game on their channel, but they don't do it in such a way that they've how do you say it, overly dumped a bunch of different game content on it. So most people know that if James is live streaming on the 3Js, you could expect perhaps let me think here, I think American Truck Simulator, and then some games related to medieval combat. So people would expect, when he plays or is live streaming, you can kind of get an idea of what he will be live streaming essentially. Same with Jess and Juan. They usually do a lot of farming simulator content. They do other games as well, but they don't basically overly throw a bunch of games on their channel. They'll usually stick to a couple of titles, and then they will essentially stick with those games for a good while, right? And then the other thing that they do is they have a trucking channel that they have as well. So they don't put, like, Juan does not put his truck content onto the 3J's channel. He has a separate channel to run that, right? Because he knows that he might confuse people. So you want to make sure that you keep to, a small number of games or specific content, and not overly dilute your channel with a whole whack of different things, essentially. So a little bit of light organization is basically what you needed. And if you want to do other content, you can always create a new channel. And that way you can have people that prefer Apex Legend. They'll just go to your Apex Legend channel. And then if you want to do Rocket League, you'd have another channel that just does Rocket League content, essentially. Okay, we are... I think my road is coming in quite nicely here. It's looking very beautiful. We're just gonna go up this hill here. I'm liking this. This is looking wonderful. Very beautiful. Just go up here. We'll just spin around here. So that it spins around. There we go. Perfect. For my YouTube channel, I do Rocket League and Fortnite. The shorts I do are mostly trends. I was planning to add another channel so I can make a cooking channel. See, there you go. That's what you got to do. So you've got a good idea there, a good setup. You could put those two games together, Rocket League and Fortnite together, because they're both competitive type games. And it's not overly diluted, so that's good. And then you're taking your cooking stuff and putting that onto a separate channel, because you know that it's not really related to video games. So, yep, you've got the right idea. Now, are your Rocket League and Fortnite shorts, right? Yep. Okay, so that's good. Yep, you can do your short videos. Yeah, Minecraft. Yeah, that's probably a good idea as well, because Minecraft is entirely different. It's almost like my farming simulator, right? So that's a whole topic and a half there, because I know that there's a lot involved with Minecraft. So keeping it in its own little bucket is a good idea. The other thing, because Minecraft is like an open sandbox game, you could end up doing tutorial videos too. So you could live stream it and do tutorial videos. So yeah, having it as a separate channel is a good idea. Okay, we're gonna just kind of go into the air here, and so this is what we got here for our road. It's shaping up quite nicely. I might have to go down this side a bit more. This side seems thicker than this side, so we'll have to see. So this is going to be my main boulevard, I guess. So we're going to go ahead and extend this forward a bit more. We'll need to paint, I guess. We'll switch this to V. I'm just painting down my base layer really here. I think I might make a traffic circle here. I think that might be a better idea. So, and then we'll end this up here, I guess. So we'll need grass. B. That's probably the wrong type of grass. Do I have, or is that the only grass I have? Yeah, that's probably the only grass I have. So I'll do that. And then this should be all grass in here. And then we need to put a decoration in there, which will be a ring. There we go. Let's go back to landscaping, painting, plants. So this is going to be a traffic circle in the middle, in case you guys are wondering. yellow and orange flowers. Oh, meadow grass, that's probably what I should have been using. Yeah, that's a bit better. And we should probably fix this up. This should actually be meadow grass instead. That's what does bog grass? No, that's bog grass. I don't want bog grass. Okay. Landscaping. Microsoft channel would have realm servers and more. I would live stream those, and then I would do videos of building stuff to my survival world. You can read my comments up there. Yep. Oh, and that is because they would be like hour long and stream or something else for realm servers. Nope, that would be a good idea for sure. If you can live stream, you would definitely build an audience pretty quick compared to not live streaming. If you're just doing video content, it's possible, but it can be a little bit more challenging. You just do that kind of content, like video content only. But it's possible. It's just one video at a time, really. And you can be creative too. You can do time-lapse videos as well. So if you have access to maybe copyright-free music, like maybe go into the actually just stick, maybe not to get too complicated, just stick with the YouTube creator content-based music. And you could use that to make time-lapse videos of some of your content too. That's quite popular, especially even in Farm Sim. And then you just basically make sure that your videos move very fast, essentially. And you can show game content that way. YouTube Shorts, of course, are always good. And we need a good tree to put in here, don't we? Maybe we'll put this guy in there. What else? Got these like little hedge things too, don't I? That's interesting. There's that. That. Maybe I'll put that one in there. There we go. Alright, so our traffic circle is made, people. We'll have to fix some of this up, I guess, a little bit. So I'll probably have to go that way. I'll extend the grass a little further forward. Paint, plants. Let's do the meadow grass. But YouTube Shorts, definitely stick with them. They seem to be the bread and butter at this time. There's a lot of companies pushing for short content these days, so. I think that'll be good. Let's put in a decorative hedge. Hedges around here somewhere. I'll check my comments in a second. Let's see here. I'd need a computer, a desktop camera, microphone, and that's all. Yep. To do that. That would be correct. I think here. To have a clean and consistent way of doing it, yes, that would be ideal. I have seen some people use, let me see, like their phone pointed at the screen. I only have a Switch. Do you mean a Nintendo Switch? Hello, Coyote Dreams. Welcome in. I'm in the other chat at the moment talking to Agent Waffle. Okay, Nintendo Switch you have. And a phone and an iPad. So with the phone, you could use that to like as well. You just have to make sure that you would have a good light source and a way to mount the phone. So you could get like a really cheap camera mount. Walmart sells them a lot. And if you could get them to point it at your Nintendo Switch, that would work as well. Okay, let's see here. But ideally, a PC would be the better way of doing things. But this is not a perfect world, so there are other ways of doing things. I'm trying to make this round. See if I can make this as round as possible. Okay, and then there we go, folks. I need a little bit more grass, I think. Where's my grass? Plants. Oh, they need that. Perfecto. Or my boulevard. Yeah, camera mounts. You can get them at like, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I think you said you're in the United States at the moment right now. I think you said Best Buy. Go to Best Buy, Walmart also. They have them in the electronic section. And then that would hold your cell phone basically, and it would basically fold up and extend and twist and turn. That's sort of what you would want. You would want one that can basically handle multiple angles and stuff like that. Oh, your dad doesn't know you're a YouTuber? Okay, gotcha. How would he feel about you being a YouTuber? It's not a bad thing. I honestly think it's a good investment. It teaches you a lot of skills. I mean, a lot of skills. So, in my opinion, you get into video editing. You could, if you become monetized, you could end up running your own company, right? Your own YouTube channel is like being your own company pretty much. There's a lot of creativity to it as well, like video editing, live streaming, you take a look at my layouts. I built those myself, the layouts from scratch by using video editing software. So it can get very complex. Plus, it teaches you to be very organized. Yeah, and it also builds a lot of personality, skill sets of interacting with your audience, understanding your clientele, all of that jazz. So there's a lot of pros to it. Plus, it's an investment in the future. Because like if you're having difficulty finding work, well, while you're searching for a job, you could be live streaming and making a paycheck at the same time too. So a lot of good stuff there. Oh, okay. Well, lots of transferable skills is what I'm trying to say with being a YouTuber. So a lot of people don't really think of YouTubing as like a hard working job, but it can be, depending on how much dedication you put into your channel and how far you go with it and learn from it, right? The skill sets can go into other things too, like you could end up becoming a professional photographer if you want. Most of that is transferable, especially if you get into, like, I don't know, some of the more sophisticated video editing. You can transfer those skills into other computer-based applications like programming, etc. You could become a computer programmer or a software programmer or an app programmer, because how your thought processes work with regards to video editing can transfer over to other things. You learn how to do marketing at the same time, because you're in that skill set of learning how to sell yourself, essentially. Oh, there you go. Go to... Your dad is an engineer. Those are good skills too. Don't get me wrong there. Being an engineer is a good thing. It teaches you to be methodical and teaches you how to troubleshoot things and think outside of the box. It expands your mind in so many ways. I've spoken to a lot of engineers, and it's amazing how smart those people are that are engineers in the engineering. Is that the right tree? That might be the better tree. There we go. Perfect. Road is getting built. And I think we're going to go down this road one more time on this side and extend it out a little bit. We'll see what happens. And then we'll have to go in this area here, clean this up, go in there, clean that up. So a lot of work. I get, like, I think you told me that you're quite young, but you seem very mature for your age. Oh, you definitely think outside of the box. You're probably going to go quite far in life, to be honest. Because I do detect, with talking to you, I do get a sense of maturity. which is a good thing. Some people think, oh, that's boring. Being mature, come on. No, it's very good to be mature. That way you develop the skill. Oh, I've not even got my machine on here. You develop the skill sets early on to make good, wise choices. Probably good upbringing too, probably from your parents, which is a good thing. And ADHD, I mean, I understand that it has its drawbacks, but there's a lot of good things with ADHD as well, if it's applied properly. It makes you a motivated individual, I find. In most cases. My nephew's got ADHD. And he always has a full amount of energy and is always wanting to do things, right? He doesn't let down easily. And he just keeps on going and going and going. Highly motivated individual. And sometimes it's very hard to keep track of what he's up to at times. So it's a good thing. It's one of those situations where you take your weaknesses and you turn it into like your greatest strength, essentially. That's how I look at it. Okay, I think we've got our road sort of set up here. And we're going to kind of go around this thing here. I think there's a hill here. Also, I probably am because I have no friends, so a lot of free time. Free time's a good thing. Yeah, it gives you more time to try different things out, more hobbies, more interests, that sort of thing. There's nothing wrong with that at all. In a way, you kind of remind me of one of my friends who's younger than myself. He went in to become a pilot. A very mature individual. And he just basically put all his energy into basically being a pilot. And is quite happy with doing that. And he is, I think right now, let me think here, I think he's about 22 years of age right now. Or 23, might be 23. But very, very young to take on such a challenge like that. And he was in the cadet program as well. So that's very militaristic. I'm not sure if you know what the cadet program is. Yep, doing charity work is always rewarding. Because there's a lot of people out in the world that needs help. I'm sort of going around in circles here. Just sort of. I was gonna back up. Go this way. This is my favorite paintbrush in this game. It's roller. There we go. Physician scientist with 3 specialists. Much college might be harder. Physician scientist with 3 specialists. Oh yeah, that sounds a little challenging. But go for it. So if you set your mind to it, it's all good. You might be able to do it. And once again, even if you change your mind and you decide not to do that and you pursued maybe some of the coursework, some very good transferable skills into other jobs as well. So, especially when you take on hard professions like that, or challenge yourself to take on hard professions, right? And we're gonna try to smooth this out a little bit. Okay, I think I did it. Now we're gonna back up a bit. My boulevard is pretty much done. Well, a bit of it anyways. I got more that I want to do, but we're gonna extend this like probably this way and connect it up onto this roadway here. Okay. Turn off the. I might have to repaint in here, but that's okay. So like a rough sketch. Well, this kind of is like a side turn off. There we go. Nice and beautiful. We'll just turn around and park this on this side, I think. Maybe it's just that your genetics decided to put your genes where it's probably needed the most, or the most important, maybe. Meaning your intelligence. That's always a possibility there. Okay, let's jump into flight mode and just see what we're dealing with here. We're gonna jump up into the air here. So this is just a rough sketch, so it's gonna change at some point. Not sure what it's gonna look into, but here's the rest of the boulevard. So, which looks a lot better. 2 roads. And then we'll continue to cut trees into this area, and this will become fields and other stuff. And then I rounded it off down here. The stuff in this area is all temporary. So I'm probably going to move most of this stuff around, etc. So it's only a matter of time before some of this stuff gets changed around. Sheds will get reorganized, etc. So I have a bunch of spine defects. So I have bacterial association. Oh, I don't know what that is. Let's see what Google has to say for itself on that. My one question is that painful? Bacterial stands for vertebrae defects, cardiac defects. Limb abnormalities. People diagnosed with Bacterial association typically have at least 3 of these characteristics, so you probably potentially could have 3. Long-term outlook for children bacterial association who have received treatment as needed for their specific symptoms is generally good, and most experience typical intellectual development. However, some children bacterial may be more prone to chronic health problems into adulthood. Yeah, I'm not going to look at images. I noticed that there are other facets to bacterial, so in the description. I didn't even read those out. So there's other abnormalities in there, which I'm not going to read out on the live stream. But if anyone is interested, just Google search yourself bacterial association. Go. I hit the wrong button again. Okay, let's turn off flight mode. Gonna fall. Now we need to get into a tractor of some sorts. So to-do list. We do need to do some lawn cutting somewhere around here. Extra thumb. I always wondered what I would do if I had an extra thumb. It would be like, would it be like a benefit or maybe a hindrance? Well, there's always pros and cons, I suppose. Okay, I am tabbing here. I think upgrading my video graphics card driver just recently has changed the shaders in some capacity. Yeah, let's back this up. Not enough spare capacity. Fine. Here's what we need. Oh, you got it caught off? Gotcha. Was that just one hand or both hands? Because I've always wondered whether... Oh, just one? Okay. So you don't necessarily have to have it grow similarly on both hands. That that's probably a visual that I don't really want to see. And this was when you were younger, I'm taking it, right? And then you had surgeries when you were really young? A lot of scars. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, this is where we're going to work, folks. We're gonna... Let's align this up a bit. I'm just gonna overlap on the edge, I think, a little bit. Okay. This is my guidance steering, in case anyone's wondering what the heck this is. Off we go. We're just gonna mow this down. And then we'll need to bale it. Longest curve outwards and sideways, and I have heavy vertebrae. So, with all of this stuff, with your history and everything like that, does it affect you like in the physical capacity, like I don't know, participating in gym class or anything physical of that nature, like lifting stuff? I think this is the end right here. Yep. Alright, and we'll get GPS going this way. There we go. I don't necessarily have to nail this right away because we're into the winter months. It's like December already, so. I kind of like the winter months in this game, to tell you the truth. They're a little bit more relaxing and chill. So running, I can't run as fast as I could if I think almost to sports asthma. I don't have asthma. I am 13 or 8 in height. Okay. So some breathing issues and stuff. Yeah. I get winded a little bit with asthma. Okay. Now let's just lift up our equipment and we'll turn around. We're just going to move this over a tad. Hopefully we can go down this side without any issues. Here we go. Yeah, running a marathon, just have to have good cardio. It's all about pacing yourself. So if you can keep a good rhythm, you can do some amazing things, including doing a marathon. Which is all good stuff. Yep. There's a lot of people that do marathons and stuff like that. Did you have to stay in the hospital a lot when you were younger? And did you stay at like a children's hospital? Close this up here. I usually don't know if you know this, but I live stream for charity for children's hospitals every so often through Extra Life. That's like charity for a lot of live streamers, basically. And our audience is basically, I don't know, donate to the charity, and then that money goes to different hospitals across North America. I usually choose 1 month. I think every couple of months I'll usually do a month-long a month full of live streams for Extra Life to raise money for children's hospitals, basically. So the beginning of your life, I was in the hospital half as a baby. Yeah, so you did go to your children's hospital. Okay. Yep, they got probably really good staff there. Look after sick kids and make sure that they're doing fine. Extra Life has been around for a long while, so who knows, maybe some Extra Life streamers have actually helped with your local children's hospital. I always think it's a good thing to give back in charity. We're going to go ahead and park this lawnmower. I'll eventually bale that area, but I'll leave it for now. It's the beauty of winter. You don't have to dedicate your whole time to one task after another. Back this in here. Yeah, I think my shaders have been renewed or something. It just looks so much crisper. So I installed those the latest graphics drivers. Alright, we need a tractor. We're going to, here we go. I need to find my flat deck. I'll drive down the new boulevard. Actually, I think I'm on the wrong side of the road, aren't I? Let's see here. Alright, off I go. On my new road. Extended it a little bit down here. And normally you go around the traffic circle. I'm not sure where I parked the flat deck though. I think I misplaced it. I don't know where I misplaced it though. Yeah, I think I need to fill this up with water though. This is my water trailer. Not many doctors there now know what vectoral was. At the time though, right? I'm guessing that they probably know a lot more now. Usually with newer diseases and stuff like that, it takes time to learn all of that. Let's put water in there. Let's drive this way. Oh, I got a present. Right on. It's not a disease. Oh yeah, because it's more tied to genetics, right? Oh, it's like a virus. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit more challenging to deal with. Oops. Okay, that is all filled. Another traffic circle that I put in. Sorta. Let's park this guy right here. I don't use that trailer very often. I'll go down here and try to find my flat deck trailer. I have misplaced it somewhere. I bet you it's over here by the vegetables. Another traffic circle. Maybe it's not over here. Oh, that's a crash. Drive over here. Give me a sec. I'm trying to find something. I bet you it's over by my main area. I know where it is. I know where it is. I parked it. There it is. Found it. How come I can't get the auto drive to work? There we go. Shift R. It's been challenging here today. There we go. Oh, sir. Not enough space on my trailer. That's disappointing. Yep, I can read your comment. Says no, and then it isn't. So I think you're on a tablet or a phone? So on my chat end, basically everything stays in a log, basically. So for both of my chats. So the chat log basically stays, essentially. It also shows up in, I think, my live stream. Not the vertical though, just the horizontal. I don't have a lot of space in the vertical. Why is this not going on there? Yep, I do read it. Now let's switch this over to here. Yep. So I basically pop out the chats, and it basically sits on my secondary monitor. So I have one monitor for gaming, and I have one monitor that holds my studio software, my music, and the chats. So I have two chats going because I'm actually live streaming on twice. One for horizontal and one for vertical. I think you're on the vertical, I believe. But I have people that watch on PC and on television. So they'll usually watch the wider format. And then people that are on vertical come in on the phone usually, or a tablet. Yeah, you're on vertical. But I do have people that watch on horizontal. So they're like watching through a web browser, like Chrome or something like that, right? And then some people on television, like they'll have the YouTube app installed on their TV, like a 4K television. So their format is a little bit different, designed a little bit differently. I usually get a lot of lurkers. So people will just listen to the music and watch the farming. They may not necessarily say hi. Which I'm fine with. That's perfectly fine. Most of my community are play farming simulator. Some people from World of Warcraft. I'm pretty sure I've got a small following of Hogwarts people too. Oh, flight simulator. There's a large flight simulator community. I know that much. My pilot friend that I mentioned to you earlier, he plays a lot of flight simulator. That's what got him into being a pilot. And it can be pretty sophisticated too, especially if you've got call it. Oh, that looks pretty full, doesn't it? That's have to bring that down to the shop, I think. Anyways, as I was saying, you can get very sophisticated setup with a yoke, and pedals, and stuff like that. He has some of that stuff, I believe. Makes it more immersive. So what's it like playing on your Nintendo Switch? And do you do long flights? Let's see, Shift R, there we go. Most of this stuff picked up. I think I have to bring some of my trucks to the mining area. Do some mining. Okay, we got that done. I'll make sure we clean up the vegetables down here. I don't have anything popping out of there yet. Go get the bread on board. Grab that. Go. So do you, what kind of planes do you usually fly? Like larger planes or Cessnas? There's War Thunder. I've played a bit of that at one point, which isn't too bad of a game. That's got tanks in it too, I believe. And just organize some of this stuff here. I think that's seed. On mobile? Yeah, there's lots of stuff on mobile these days. Oh, you know something you should probably consider trying to get? Let me find it. Maybe not this exact model, but actually that's a little long of a link. If I can shorten it. The Steam Deck. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of the Steam Deck. You fly an F-22, and I do break every air control rule. Oh, yeah, I could believe that. Especially with one of those jets. They can hover in the air to a degree if you have the right thrust and the orientation a little bit too. I've seen one of them in action. They are like Corvette in the air. You crashed into a school. Wow. That is kind of crazy. Away one more. Yeah. There we go. Pick those up. I crashed it into a baby. It was an easy target while it was in the air. That's got a bit of precision though if you're doing something like that. I'm gonna park this on this side, I think. Go. I guess I'm gonna have to start bringing trees down here. Let's see. Wonder if I got any of my glue coming out yet. I think I'm getting a wee bit tired. I think I'm probably gonna end the stream a little earlier. Usually I go till about 11, but feeling a little exhausted at the moment, so. Oh, here's my, this must be my barrels of glue, I guess. That's kind of a weird spot that they spawn in here. I think I can fill here, hopefully. Just gonna double check to see how everything is spawning over here. Yeah, I'll have to clear all of this out another time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a stream. I got quite a bit of things done. I probably won't be on Farming Simulator tomorrow. If I do live stream, it'll probably be either Hogwarts, well actually probably maybe World of Warcraft. But I got a little bit of stuff out of the way. Some small stuff, so that's good. There'll probably be a lot more logging involved on the next major stream for this. Because we're into the fall months, and then I will be moving equipment over to the mining areas. Because I think I need more sand. So, yeah, so I think I'm going to call it a stream there, and we'll see you guys the next one. Let's see what your comments are before I go here, Agent Waffle. I also made events that have happened in real life with it. And my game is game as time, and the time in game was September 11th, 8:35 p.m. Oh wow. When you crash your jet. Yeah, I gotta go, Coyote. I'm crashing. Tired. I gotta go. my mouth is getting dry as well. So I'm gonna call it a stream. Agent Waffle, I'll probably see you in the next one. Coyote, thanks for hanging out there, and Michael as well popping in. So you guys have a awesome evening, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.